Now then, I'd like to begin with the following statements. The PWHL finals will top the Stanley Cup finals. Secondly, the NBA finals are going to be boring no matter who comes out of the West. And thirdly, and most importantly, it's Bronze Sexual Wednesday. I will not push the button until then. And we have someone very special to kick off the show. With that in mind, let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh yeah! Time to rock and roll. Good morning. Welcome to the wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us on this Wednesday, wherever you may be watching or listening on YouTube, Zebo TV, or if you're listening to us on WJKS out of Indianapolis, Indiana. That's a shout to my beautiful wife. Or if you listen to us on WLEO 26.7 in Baltimore, KSOS in Salem, Oregon, in the region, across the nation, around the world, we are your one-stop shop for everything sports. Now, I'm going to do something a little different this morning. Y'all know I'm a big fan of the United Football League. Mm-hmm. I ran into this pretty lady who's a big-time San Antonio Brahmas fan.
Oh.
So I dropped her a message and I said, look, you're a fan, right? Yes. You're covering the league, right? Yes. You want to come on and talk about it? Yeah. What? Yeah. Come on. I'm serious. But I'm a fan. I'm not into the X's and O's. How do you think I got started doing sports talk? I've been a fan of football since 1981, which makes me old, but hey, the hell with it.
We all started as fans.
That's how we all started. We just happened to possess a microphone, and I just happened to possess the Brahma babe, Renee Peters. And here she is right now. Good morning, my dear. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about this opportunity.
We're excited to have you. It's week 10 of the UFL, and your Brahmas have to go into enemy territory and face the loudest house in the UFL in St. Louis. And from what I'm understanding with my notes and from what you told me, this will decide the location of the XFL Conference Championship, will it not?
Correct. This is a big game. It's basically a playoff game, if you will, in itself. So yeah, if we can go in, when we go in to the Battle Dome, and we win, we will bring that playoff game here to San Antonio into our dome. If we were to not walk away with that dub, then we would go back next week and we would play the Battlehawks again in St. Louis.
What do you think has been the overall change this year from last year for San Antonio? Because they came out of the gate firing with a purpose this year, and it landed them a playoff spot. What do you think the change was from last year to this year?
Well, I think, and I do apologize, Brian. I have a dog in the background barking a little bit. I apologize.
It's all right. I have a dog and 3 cats here in the house that come on the set with me from time to time. You're fine. Okay.
I think, in my personal opinion, I think there's several factors. I mean, of course, last year we were the XFL. Yeah. Yes, it was a 3.0, but we had a lot of new. We had, Hines Ward was a brand new coach. Yeah. Great guy, great football player. We all know about Hines Ward and what amazing things he's done in professional football. I think, the players in themselves, while amazing, it was a different caliber. This year we did the merger with the USFL. So you're taking guys that have been from other teams, other leagues, if you will, the pit or the selection was a little bit broader. I mean, I was surprised when I saw some of the guys that were on the team last year that I thought would be able to come back didn't have spots because the depth of talent out there. I'm also going to say, switching over to Wade Phillips and AJ Smith, totally different coaching than what we had last year. So I think it's a collaboration of many things, or our quarterback situation. We don't only have the passing threat. We have a scrambling quarterback with Garbers. So Garbers and Dormady, I think they bring something special. Again, our wide receivers, the depth we have. It's a different feel this year. From a fan perspective, I feel like last year, yes, we were there and we had some talent and we had the capabilities, but everything was just so new. We had too many news. Right. Whereas this year, I think we're a little bit more established.
Here's the thing that I noticed about not just San Antonio, but St. Louis is established, being in the XFL conference. And of course you had Birmingham and Michigan, they'll play in the USFL Conference Championship. And it's something you alluded to just a moment ago with just the experience of some of the players that came on to the teams this year when the merger happened. You could see it from week 1 that there was a larger purpose for these players. Now, of course, Birmingham is in a league all its own. They're just racing through everybody. But if you look at how the teams played this year, and let's just focus on the playoff teams: Michigan, Birmingham, St. Louis, and San Antonio. All 4 spots have been clinched. Do you think there's more of a purpose to them playing this year as opposed to what it was last year in just the XFL and the USFL when they were just in separate leagues?
I think so. I think you kind of are having 2 leagues that are somewhat different. Well, I will say, as from a fan perspective, very different. You've got your more purist, traditional style of football that came out of the USFL, whereas the XFL had a little bit different rules, a little bit more. I don't want to use the word gimmick because I don't really like that word, but there were some things that made it very different from your purist traditional football. So I think for both of these leagues, it's kind of about making the UFL its thing, but each kind of have a little bit more to prove, because in the off season as a fan, I heard it. I'm a little bit pro XFL division just because that's what I like. That's what I'm used to. Familiar with the USFL, but to be honest, after the 80s and the Jacksonville Bulls and being a kid, kind of shifted away from it, so I got to give props. And I'm telling a little bit about that age.
Listen, I had the Chicago Blitz, the Philadelphia Stars, the Washington Generals when the USFL was first unearthed in 1983, and my dad turned me on to it. The
Mhm.
first team I ever loved in football was the San Francisco 49ers. Hence, this little gift that my daughter gave me for Christmas. Uh, the team in the household, however, with my wife and me, and she teases me all the time, as y'all can see, is the Indianapolis Colts. That's because she's a big time Colts fan, but she watches 49 games with me. When I talk to Renee and she says, I'm just a fan. Honey, that's how we got started. That's how I landed with this microphone in front of me. Do we study the game? Yes, we do. We have to. But being a fan, isn't that what it's all about? Just being a fan of a team and just being there for them and with them. And you've gone to all the games this year.
Yes,
Have you not?
I have. My
How
goal.
crazy is that? How crazy has that tour been? You got to tell me about this UFL tour that you've been on to see all the games. What's that been like? Because I know that schedule's been crazy. The travel schedule alone.
It's been amazing. I tell you, Brian, it has opened. As a fan of football in general, whether it's college, NFL, arena, all these different leagues. When you commit to, and my goal was 10 for 10. So 5 home games, which I'm a season ticket holder for, and then 5 away games. Would like to tag on 2 more of those.
Yep.
To a whole 12
Yep.
for 12.
Yep.
But for me, it was kind of like, I want to do this. I want to really get a feel for the league. Not only my Brahmas, but for the other teams, the other fan bases. Because let's face it, yes, I'm a Brahma homer. However, I'm a fan of the league and I want the UFL to survive. So in order for that to happen, in my super fandom for the Brahmas, taking that to the next level, traveling, talking to other people, going to different cities. So I've been to Memphis this year, DC. We'll be going to St. Louis this weekend, Arlington, Houston, and then of course, the home game. So, and it's very interesting to see the different fan bases. San Antonio is very unique. We're very unique in that there's a lot of culture for San Antonio, bringing in like even down to having our mariachi. We have a big wrestling background in San Antonio. Then you've got like myself with Brahma Babe, that's a little bit kind of like cheerleader girl with lots of rhinestones, but yet, trying to really build that female fan base. Then you go to places like, St. Louis, and that's 30,000 in a stadium. A rabid place that lost a football team. So, they're definitely supporting their Battlehawks. Memphis, being a USFL team. Some things have changed a little bit this year for them, and they're, getting their crowd and fan base getting back to the games and things like that. But it was great to meet these fans because it's a camaraderie. While we all love our teams, and when we hit that stadium, it's about our teams. Most of the people I've met are really just wanting this league to thrive and survive.
I want to see this league thrive as well as survive. Like you said a moment ago, there's a lot of details that people want to point out. Well, this didn't happen, or that didn't happen. You don't have the fan support. I challenge anybody to go to a UFL game. I especially, and you got the challenge this weekend to go to a UFL game in St. Louis. Because the fans there, and I know I have a lot of friends in St. Louis that are starving for football.
Yes.
You gotten a chance to talk to them. They're starving for football on a full-time basis to return to St. Louis. And when the Battlehawks returned, a fire was lit under that city. My wife and I recently went to St. Louis. I had a chance to talk to all kinds of sports fans. If there's a sports town that I love to visit, besides my hometown of Chicago, it would be it's St. Louis, because we stopped. I forgot where we stopped, but there were some Battlehawk fans, there were some Cardinal fans, St. Louis Blues fans, and I really, really picked on them because when I went to Northeast Missouri State in 1990, I was the only Blackhawks fan on my floor, and I was surrounded by St. Louis Blues fans. But when you visit different fan bases, and Victor, you've traveled with me also to know what it's like when we done college basketball. When you visit different fan bases and get their vibe, and you get their culture, you gotta admit that just feeds into not only your fandom of your team, but a fandom of the league that you're covering, does it not?
Yeah, it definitely does. And I want to kind of go out too, because I know we catch a little bit in San Antonio, because I think San Antonio has a little different situation, and it's not excuses. And I see this all over platforms and social media.
Right.
Last year we pulled at our first game about 25,000. Now San Antonio has been a city that's very rabid, very, really wants that pro football established there. But they've also been used as a pawn. I mean, we've seen them used as a pawn, even with all of this crazy talk with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
When the AAF was there and the Commanders did well. They pulled great numbers.
Oh,
However, 7 games and they left. There's so many different teams that have come into San Antonio that, to be honest, a lot of fans there are skeptical. And then you bring in the XFL last year. We went 3-7. Okay, we didn't have a great year, but we were pulling okay numbers.
Right.
Then you hear of a merger. Goes back and it's like, oh no, are we going back to the AAF? What's going to happen with this merger? The merger took place. All of that took a long time. So again, now you're adding a second league, a new league, the UFL. We are doing great. We're a playoff team. But you still are trying to fight that stigma of, is this league going to survive? And I will say, especially in this game last week, being there, and then I am one of those people that go back and watch the game, because you miss some things as a fan and at the game. And my seats are very close, so I don't get that really broad view.
Right.
And we're loud. We may be pulling 11, 12,000 people into our games, but our crowd is totally into that game. And tailgating, I'm going to say, and I'm going to put it out there, we are the best tailgaters in the UFL. We are welcoming, hospitable. You come, we love you. Now, when we walk into the dome, that's a different story.
It's a different story, exactly.
But, I think each city has their own thing. And I really see San Antonio exploding with this, but it's really taken our fan base and the city of San Antonio time, because it's just been really used and abused by many leagues, and that plays in somebody, especially when you're paying money, you know. So,
and you're so right about that, because I remember in I want to say 2000 or 2001, there was a preseason game with the Vikings, and they were playing in San Antonio, and the whispers got louder that night that they were going to relocate a team to San Antonio. Of course, that never happened. So I understand completely about the vibe you were talking about, with San Antonio fans wanting to embrace the team and embrace the culture of the UFL. And for some part they did, but there are still some fans that are so skeptical. Okay, are they going to leave? Are they going to leave again like the Commanders did? Are we going to have another? Are we going to have another season? The championship game that they played at the Alamo Dome drew some good noise, but you know this to be true, and fans out there chatting with us know this to be true as well. If you want the great noise, that's where the survival comes in. Okay, St. Louis. I'll say it again. St. Louis has been starving for football since Stan Kroenke became a crook and took the Rams away. And they were starving, and even they were starving for football before the St. Louis football Cardinals left. And that's in that situation, playing at the old Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The apprehension with some of the fans of the UFL, and I've talked to them, as have you, is very real. That's why the crowds aren't out there. They're just thinking, okay, is this going to be another 3.0 or 3.5 and then go away, or what's the plan? That's what I love about the UFL fans, XFL, USFL. They're wondering what the plan is for survival, because when they latch on to a team, they latch on to a team, and they want to know everything. And I applaud the fans. I applaud the fans like this, like yourself, like Victor, like Buddy Shane, who's a big time Boston fan, when you latch on to a team, you want to know everything that's going on. When the whispers started of the merger between the USFL and the XFL, I know everybody's spine in San Antonio stiffened because they thought they were going to be left out in the cold again.
Yeah, that was a very real thought. And the people who weren't thinking that and are like, oh, San Antonio's safe, da da da. The other people like myself in the back of our minds are like, I know we are probably safe, but what if? And in that process, and I got really involved behind the scenes. Actually, even went to one of the XFL showcases on my own with some other of the super fans from other teams from Houston. At that time, Orlando. So we went down to Orlando for an XFL showcase. So when I went to that and really kind of got behind the scenes to see, these guys trying out, like, I think there were like 200 guys for, a handful. We're still in this maybe merger talk. We didn't know if it was going to go through. It was an eye opener too, because it was just like, these people are putting their lives on hold. These families, these guys are trying out for a league they may not know will be there. And you just hear so much. And oh my gosh, all of that. And yes, the fan bases were starting to go crazy. You've got this one saying it's got to be like this. And it was downright kind of got a little ugly on the off season and going through this merger. So I was a little afraid that we're going to have so much of this XFL, USFL when it finally went through that we would forget about it being the UFL and the common goal of us all wanting it to survive. And I think as the season has gone on, that nitpickiness between the fans that are currently involved has changed, and we've become a little bit more of a unified product. But it's going to take that, because when we go out and we talk, I get out my ticket manager's card for the Brahmas way more than my own professional business card.
Right.
It's been interesting to see the process and see it turn into what it is. And I have a really good gut feeling that it's going to be back, and we are going to be back. I just hope that there's not too many changes because I feel like we need a consistent, stable product to draw in those casual fans, to draw in the naysayer fans. And I love my NFL. I love my Jags. But the thing is, we know how many of the NFL diehards are like, oh, that's not professional football. And we've got some players in this league. 120 XFL players were invited to NFL training camps or practice squads, all different scenarios. Not everyone made the team, but 120 players, I believe it was, coming out of the XFL last year. That's impressive.
It is. And I want this league to thrive. Okay, let alone forget surviving. I have a feeling they're gonna survive, and in a couple of years there's gonna be some expansion also to bring back the other teams that were left out of both leagues. But like you said, it's gonna take some consistency from the fan bases. It's gonna take the fans showing up.
Yes.
I mean, you can support them online all you want, but they are opening stadiums in the spring for the fans to come out, and that money right there, let's just go ahead and put everything on the table. That money's going to help drive the league.
The bottom line will be the ticket sales. The bottom line will be the ticket sales.
It'll be the gate sales. It'll be the ticket sales.
It's going to get the individual owners involved as the league progresses, and they look at potentially, if they look at going into individual owners, they look at those butts in the seats. Definitely. Yeah.
Man, if I had the money to invest, I'd invest in the team in a heartbeat, and I'd also appoint myself the team broadcaster, because not only would I look at it that way, and I had plans of doing virtual play-by-play for the UFL this year, but then my health decided to kick me in the rear end. But I'm back from that, and I will next weekend be covering the XFL and USFL conference championships, and then following that I will be doing a virtual play-by-play call for the UFL championship, just to get my teeth, just to lick my chops, get my chops wet for that league and how I can plan the scheduling next year. We're up against the break, but it has been such a delight to have you on. Renee Peters, aka the Brahma Babe, big time San Antonio Brahmas fan. Next week, this weekend, I beg your pardon, it's on in the Battle Dome in St. Louis. The winner of this game will host the XFL Conference Championship game, and I cannot wait for it. Thank you, Renee, very much, my dear. It's been a delight. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to have you back.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful week, and I hope to bring home that dub from St. Louis. Orange forward.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun. Y'all can see this replay. Y'all can see this interview on the replay immediately after the show is over, not only on this Snowman Multimedia channel, but the new channel we have for Snowman in the Morning. Starting today, you'll see a brand new look. This will be one of the first clips that'll be up there. So go to youtube.com/@snowmaninthemorning if you want to see a replay of all the clips that we do from the show. We're at a break, but when we come back, I saw a very fraudulent list.
Oh, dear.
Exactly. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
Alicia.
You can't hold somebody to that standard if you haven't voiced what you want and what you're needing from that.
Mika.
If you're not communicating expectations, you're waiting for your feelings to be hurt.
Nicole.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to take the time out to be alone and to get themselves together.
Ivan.
You got to be willing to work through stuff. And from the jump street, y'all done had problems. Maybe you don't need to be working through those.
BS3 Network proudly presents Queen 3 and King podcast. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
So Snowman's been asked, who's the face of the NBA? The face of the NBA has been residing in the Bay since he got here. And his name is Wardell Stephen Curry, the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. Take that.
Oh, yeah! Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, yeah!
Woo!
44 after the hour on this wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Want to help us out? Drop a cash app if you can to $Tallman Dr. K50. The goal the next couple of days is to reach $300. Why, do you ask? Because there is something very special that I want to do, not just for my bride, but for my family. And we're going to need the help to get there. All right. Vic Allah's here with me. Droid will be unavailable to us for the next month because of an internship. Congratulations to you, my friend. The big dog returns on Friday. So the band will be back together. And of course, you know what we're gonna do when the big dog shows up? We're gonna let him have it. Now, I saw a list, and the cap detection machine, even before I put the list up, is acting a fool.
It broke.
It broke. It did. It
broke.
Actually it went smacko. It blew up.
This one was extra strong too.
It's you know what?
This one that had was extra strong and still broke.
Yeah. The one I have over here is the ultimate platinum version, and it went kablooey. This list I'm about to show y'all is nothing but
trays,
Now, I promised myself I wouldn't use the button. I promised myself I wouldn't use the button.
And then you saw the list.
And then I saw the list and I went, this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hide your eyes. That.
Bam.
Anybody see anything wrong with this picture? Because I see a few things.
Okay.
Number one, I'm not even going to start with the real obvious one yet.
Right.
But number one, what? Hear this button. Number one, what the is Dwayne Wade doing on this list? Anybody want to answer that for me, please? What in the Vita Blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell is he doing on this list, man?
He's got the chips. Got the talent. I have no problem with him being there.
Okay. You got Dr. J ranked very, very low. I'm a little PO'd at that.
Yeah, I don't understand that one, though. I don't understand why he's so low.
You know who else I don't understand who is so low? The two guys that saved the NBA at 11 and 12, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Yeah, they should be in the top 10.
They should be in the top 5.
Agreed.
They should be in the top. They should be in the top 5 because they saved the league.
Right.
Okay.
It should be MJ, Magic, Larry,
Abdul-Jabbar,
and Kareem. Yeah.
My other question is
Larry, Bird, Magic, Kareem, and Dr. J.
My other question is, what the is Chris Paul doing on this list?
Yeah, I don't know why he's there either.
Who the hell put Chris Paul on this list? First of all, who the hell is Chris Paul? I'm kidding, as I say. No, here's the other problem I have. Here's the other problem I have with this. Look at number 9. Why is he not in the top 5?
Good question.
That's Bill Russell. Why is he not number? You know what? I wasn't gonna, but it's Wednesday. Screw it.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
Here we go.
Tell me what is wrong with this picture. Tell me the most obvious thing. Tell me the most obvious thing that is wrong with this picture.
Who's number 1?
Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do this the absolute right way. Let's do this the absolute right way. Since I have it, it's time for Final Jeopardy. Yes, Victor, I went there.
You pulled that one out. I like that one.
Thank you. The answer is the most obvious thing that is wrong with this list. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it Alex Trebek style. I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it.
Okay.
The most obvious thing.
Why is LeBron James number 1?
That.
No, I saw that and I'm like, that's why when you sent that to me, I said, fodder for Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Who in their right mind, now notice I said right mind, would put the most below mediocre player I've seen in the NBA in 25 years. At
Not
number
only the
one.
top 5. Yeah, not only the top 5, but at number 1. I agree. I agree with Mr. McCoffey. David Robinson should be higher.
Yep. David Robinson, Kevin Durant shouldn't be on the list at all.
You know what?
Kevin Durant shouldn't be on. Kevin Durant shouldn't be on the list. Chris Paul shouldn't be on the list.
Chris Paul, no. Durant, I put him at 25.
You know who I'd really kick off this list? You already know the answer.
Well, of course, it'd be LeBron.
Because LeBron ain't top 25. Hell, he ain't top 2,500. There, how's that?
Jesus.
What?
Trolling starts already. Well, I mean, it is Wednesday,
What
so
they
we
say?
know.
What they say?
Shut up.
What?
You know,
I'll repeat the question
already.
What they say? What they say?
And I repeat my answer. Shut up.
I want to know the bronzexual who constructed this list.
I have.
You know what? I take that back. I don't want to know the name of the bronzexual who constructed this list
because
I don't want to. I don't want to know.
Their reasons is because your brain hurt.
And my brain's already hurting this morning, not having caffeine before I left the house.
Okay, so I agree with Mr. McCoffey. It's recency bias. Because people are going to look at that. People are going to look at that.
I'll allow that. I'll allow it.
Because people will say, well, look at all these old guys. You know, it's time to bring new blood in. We've heard this multiple times.
Have we not?
You know, it's time to get a new blood in. It's time to stop. You know,
You know what's funny, folks? Victor tried this same argument until one night he came home from work and looked me in the eye and he said, "I get it now."
Let's tell the whole story.
Yes, please. Let's have some fun.
So Brian and I would have these debates, not arguments, but just debates.
Over chicken, over pancakes, over
chicken, pizza, burgers.
Pizza. How many boxes of pizza did we have one night when we had this debate and we both had the night off?
It was 8 of the Domino's pizzas.
Oh God, the deep dish Domino's. Man, we were throwing that down like nobody. You know what? Thank you. This is Ryan's list, and I agree with it. Michael, Magic, Bird. They saved the NBA. 2 in 1979, 1 in 1984.
True.
And I have no argument whatsoever with that.
I said the top 5 for me would be Michael, Magic, Larry, Kareem, and Dr. J. Because Dr. J was one of the pioneers. You then move on to Captain Skyhook. You then roll right into the Showtime era.
And remember, Dr. J came from the ABA.
Yes.
Where he won its last championship with the New York Nets in 1976.
Excuse me. Yes, exactly.
1976.
So in that respect, those guys are like the front runners of the NBA. Of course, you have to throw in Bill Russell.
Right. You must.
Because how much he was winning.
What imagine finals game with the Bulls? Michael's the greatest player, but Bill Russell's the greatest winner.
Yeah. It's just, but again, like I said, it's that recency issue.
I know, but still.
And here's another oh, never mind. I almost forgot. I'm like, okay, so at number 8, you got Steph.
I'd leave him there. Just as a revolution. Let me put this back up. Just as a revolutionary, I'd leave him there. Because
why is Karl so low? Why is Karl Malone so low? He's at 21.
Well, it's like you said, recency bias.
Y'all
know how rough Karl Malone was?
Exactly.
Y'all know how crazy. I mean this in a loving way. You know how crazy Karl Malone was? Karl Malone played his ass off.
And
period.
My eyes maybe tricking me. Where's Patrick Ewing?
Let me see that. This is live research.
I see David Robinson.
I see David Robertson. I see Abdul Jabbar. I see Shaquille O'Neal.
I see
Wait a
Elijah.
minute. I'm looking. Where the is Patrick Ewing?
Where's Patrick Ewing?
Wait a minute. What is Steve Nash doing on this list? Where the is Patrick Ewing? You ignorant. Where the is Patrick Ewing on this damn list? You know what? You know it's a bronzexual who created this list. Because he couldn't take the member out of his mouth. Wait, let me say that. Let me say that correctly. Jody, forgive me. He couldn't take the member out of his mouth long enough.
Okay, who's at number 6?
Elijah
Wan. That's Akeem, right?
Elijah Wan.
Where's Dominique Wilkins?
Where's Scottie Pippen?
Where's Scottie Pippen?
Where is Scottie Pippen? Matter of fact, let me really piss the bronzexuals off. Where is James Worthy?
Where's James Worthy?
Where is James Worthy?
Where's Tom Chambers?
You just made my heart float with that. Listen, y'all know how much I love the old school forwards. James Worthy, Dennis Rodman, Tom Chambers, Scottie Pippen. Where's Bernard King?
Where's Bernard King?
Where's Bernard King on this list?
Where's Pete Maravich?
Whoever created this list is an asshole.
They've only watched the game for maybe about a handful.
And there's that sick nigga. Where's Pistol Pete? And here's this. Where's Clyde Drexler?
Where's Clyde Drexler? I was gonna go there too.
Where's Isaiah Thomas? Where's Scottie Pippen? Where's Dennis Rodman? Okay? You really want me to piss off some bronzexuals? Where's Bill Laimbeer?
Where's Bill Laimbeer?
Where's Bernard King? I already said Bernard King. You said where's Dominique Wilkins?
Dominique Wilkins, one of the guys who revolutionized the dunk contest with Michael Jordan.
I will say it again. 1988 was the greatest slam dunk contest I ever watched. Nothing since then has even come close.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has come close.
I'm just confused.
Matter of fact, this is for you. Where is Larry Johnson?
Where's Larry Johnson? Where's the Chief at?
Give me this. Where is Robert Parrish? Where's Kevin McHale?
Where the Chief at?
Where is Robert Parrish? Where is Charles Oakley? And to go one step further, where is Charles Barkley?
Yes.
Where is Charles Barkley?
But you had to bring some of these recent dudes in there.
Yeah, here's what we do. Here's how I fix this, and this is just one man, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You tell LeBron James,
out.
You ain't even number 200. Get the out of here. You tell Chris Paul, loves you for a time, but you're old. Get the out of here. You tell Kevin Durant, you're hanging on by a thread, and I'm cutting that thread. Get the out of here. You tell Steve Nash, shut the up and get the out of here. There. That opens up a few spots.
Mm-hmm.
And you insert some of the players that we mentioned, like a Patrick Ewing, like a Charles Barkley. Right?
Who should be at least number 7, number 9. No, actually number 9. Because I gotta give love to Kobe for what he's done.
Hey, Kobe stays.
Yeah.
You know me. I didn't like Kobe once upon a time until he was so relentless in shaping up his game. And Victor woke me up one night with pancakes. Yes, we ate pancakes at night. Yes. Victor woke me up one night with pancakes and said, I can convince you to love Kobe Bryant. I stood right up and nearly fell because I had some medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, yeah, how? And the simplest thing that one of the simplest things Victor's ever said to me, he said, look at his work ethic. His work ethic on the floor is like your work ethic behind the microphone.
I mean,
I turned around and I cried. I'm like, why you gotta make me cry like that, man?
Well, you gotta look at like,
and a salute to you for that.
No problem. You gotta look at like I remember watching some of the stuff for when he was rehabbing his knee.
Mm-hmm.
And around the same time, his daughter was born.
Yes.
So he's holding his baby girl.
I think that would be Gigi, wouldn't it? That would be Gigi, wouldn't it? Okay. Yep. That's Gigi.
And he was holding his baby while on a treadmill
to
rehab. So even while he's being a good dad, he's still working.
He's still working his
ass
off
to get back on in court shape.
Wait a minute. You know what? Where's Terry Cummings? Let me get this list back up here. Where's Terry Cummings?
I always said the biggest mistake that the Derrick Rose camp ever did was they had him turn down the chance to work with Kobe. Imagine.
Oh my God!
Imagine it. Here's how crazy it was during I think it was the NBA 2K. Derrick Rose and Kobe are playing, and they're talking about my player is better than your player because this. My player is better than your player because of that. Kobe owned the whole thing. Said my player is better than your player because of 5 rings.
Yep.
And Derrick was like, "Yeah, I can't say nothing about that."
Nope.
Could you imagine? Imagine if Derrick Rose got to sit under the learning tree of the Black Mamba for at least a summer?
At least a summer. Man, look, he was right there in 2011 talking about Derrick Rose.
Yes.
2011, Derrick Rose was right there. Give me this button. Kicking the out of LeBron James.
Made LeBron cry. On live TV, on primetime TV.
Twice.
And I always send this every so often. I send this clip to Snowman every single time I get a chance to see it. It's between the Heat and the Bulls, and Derrick splits a screen.
Yep.
And cuts through everybody, makes LeBron look like a doggone fool.
And
goes in for a layup.
Mm-hmm.
They call timeout. D Wade is walking away. You then turn LeBron, who is sitting there just crying
and bitching.
Yes,
crying and bitching.
I'm like, if only
LeBron James, you a bitch. Give me this camera.
Only D Rose had that one more. And I know I'm just singing shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but
yeah, I know.
If only he actually had a chance to be on the learning tree of Kobe, kind of like how LeBron could have been on the learning tree of Kobe, but that didn't happen.
You know what? LeBron sucks.
When I tell you, man, such a missed opportunity and probably would have changed the landscape of the NBA.
Yep.
Was that. And because his camp basically acted a doggone fool. But it is what it is.
Acted like an idiot.
Yeah.
Now give me this camera. LeBron James, you a bitch. You suck as a basketball player. You haven't changed the game, nor will you ever change the game. You ain't worth it. You ain't when it comes to basketball. Everybody wants to crown you the king of basketball. You a damn lie. Your game, in short, your IQ is PU. You've never had basketball IQ when you came into the league, and you sure as don't have it now.
Right.
You, LeBron James. You ruined the NBA for a lifetime. Even though the NBA is heading back to NBC, it's because of you coming into the league in 2003 when ESPN snatched the rights that the NBA is in the that it is right now.
Yeah.
You. Dear LeBron James, you, and you. Commissioner of the NBA, I'd lock all the doors from all the teams. I'd shred your contract and tell you, hit the road and don't you come back. I tell all the voters, don't put him in the Hall of Fame because he ain't worth the Hall of Fame.
That's gonna
Everybody's
happen.
saying top 20. Everybody's saying he's the number one player. He's the top 25. Man, he's not even top 2,500. That.
That's gonna happen.
And I know, listen, Sick, I know this, but it hit me a certain way. Okay. Now, as I said before, dear LeBron James, you. Dear ESPN for bringing him on the air, you. Dear Facebook fanboys of LeBron that post this, you, and you. You a bitch. Just like James Harden's a bitch. Ben Simmons is a bitch. Kevin Durant to a point is a bitch because he should have stayed his ass in Northern California.
Yeah, but
he'd be swimming in more titles. He'd be swimming in more titles right now had he just stayed put.
Yeah, but he let people get in his ear because the thing I've noticed, this is why I've called Kevin Durant like the Will Smith of the NBA. He let people get in his ear. He let people get in his head because Stephen A. and I'm sorry, Playmaker, but I gotta call your boy out for this. Stephen A. sat there on live TV and said that Kevin Durant going to Golden State
was a move.
Right, was the weakest move by a superstar.
You know what the weakest move is? You want to know what the real weakest move is?
What's that?
Stephen A. Smith remaining on live television.
Yeah, that's him.
That's a weak move. You know what? All right, forgive me. I'm saying it. Forgive me well in advance. Stephen A. Smith, you a piece of shit. I'm working on a new set right now, so if y'all don't see the comments pop up on your screen, don't worry about it. I will acknowledge you reading it, but I'm just trying to get a better shot here, and I'm experimenting while we're on the air because we got a lot of stuff coming up pretty soon. Now, back to business. F you, Stephen A., and f you, LeBron James.
This is why I said when I first came up with the City Fifth that the preacher was going to be Stephen A. because there has been no one, save now Nick Wrong, that has come to LeBron's aid quicker. Because even when people were saying, well, what about LeBron taking down South Beach and join the Big Three? Well, that was different because he had no help in Cleveland. Okay, fair point.
That's all I can think of.
I was like, okay, fair point. Dan Gilbert was a piece of garbage owner, has always been a piece of garbage owner, in my opinion.
Yeah, Dan Gilbert, you a bitch.
Has never put a decent team around LeBron. Okay, fair enough.
I will give him that. I will give you that.
But it still counts to a weak move when, again, you could have went anywhere.
Yep.
But you chose to join up two other bona fide superstars. How do you then sit there and say, well, he had no help, so he had to make a move, but then malign Kevin Durant for the exact same move? He went to go.
And that was necessitated by one Russell Westbrook.
Exactly, because that
was necessitated by. If you think Kevin Durant going to Golden State was a bitch move and he made it on his own,
stop it. Get some help.
Thing is that they also say, well, he had Westbrook with him. Like, Westbrook was not going to get him a title.
Man, Russell Westbrook is a broke ass. Thank you. Russell Westbrook and LeBron together playing sunk the NBA into a sinkhole they'll never get out of until they both take their asses out of the NBA. I mean it. You, LeBron James, you ruined the NBA with your presence. You can't play basketball. You never will play basketball. And now there's hints of your son Bronny being in the league as well. And all you want to do is play with him. Both of y'all. I've seen Bronny. I've had many a Bron sexual channel. I've seen Bronny play. No, I wouldn't draft him.
All I'm saying is, Brian, just stay healthy, bro. Just stay healthy, please.
I had a conversation with a bronsexual.
What you mean?
And this bronsexual had the absolute unmitigated gall to say to me, you know what? I think the Bulls should draft Bronny. Man,
No.
you.
No. Please no.
Now I got a special segment that's going to take us the rest of the way. But for now, get out of my. Wait a minute. I didn't do it right.
This moment of bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KAY. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
Bitch. You a bitch, LeBron. I said it before and I'll say it again very proudly. LeBron James, you a bitch. You a bitch. You a... I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I promise I will not cuss. I'm going to cuss. I'm going to cuss anyway. F you, LeBron. Period. Why? Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. It will forever be you for the ruinization of the NBA and basketball forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Now do it again. Get the f out of my face, you thirsty ass bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
I feel better.
You feel better?
No. We got a break. I'll feel better after the break when I get more coffee. And Victor came up with an idea.
Oh.
While we were talking on the phone yesterday while I was waiting to pick up my daughter.
Okay.
Victor posed a question about my longevity in covering sports. What question is that, you may ask?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are about to laugh until you throw up because Victor's going to throw some scenarios at me.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. And y'all are going to love the response. We're back in a few minutes.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
And we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business, also just make some awesome friends.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
So,
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
all right, 20 after the hour and hour number 2. Thank you to everyone that has dropped by today. Let's go to the feedback zone presented by Fanatics, officially licensed everything. Now, as I said, going forward after today, I'm changing the set a little bit. Matter of fact, you'll see the change on the fly, and I will read the comments. I just want to present them on the screen just because of the way the backdrop is. To the Fanatics feedback zone we go. LeBron James's theme song should be Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero. Dear God.
I mean, he is kind of a diva like Taylor Swift, so I can see that. I can see it.
LeBron James's theme song should be the song that Victor pointed out to me. King Nothing. Where's your crown, King Nothing? Sick Diggy again from Norway. What about the Bron Joy Juice ad? Even bronsexuals need something to drink. I'll touch on that later. Ryan McCarthy joining us from Saratoga, New York. Stephen A. is an elder at the City Fifth. No, they kicked him out. They kicked him out. They kicked him out. Sick Diggy again. Bronny James is going to the G League. No, he's not. Because if I was in charge of the G League and he'd make an appearance, I'd turn around and boot him in the ass and say, go get better. But I want, you ain't ready. Get out of here. Russell Westbrook is an albatross around the neck of any team he's with. Ain't that the truth? Been true since they got their ass kicked in 2012 in the finals.
This is OKC.
And OKC shouldn't even be OKC. That'll come tomorrow. So KD is Will Smith, says Sig Diggy. Does that make James Harden, Ben Simmons, and Kyrie Irving interchangeable versions of Jada Pinkett Smith? What do you say to that, Victor?
Ben Simmons ain't around enough, so no. I think there's only one true Jada Pinkett Smith, and that is Kyrie.
That's Kyrie the herbal tea.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kyrie the herbal tea. All right.
Ben Simmons is Waldo. Ben Simmons is Waldo.
You know, and Ryan strikes back. Do we have to bring her into this, Sick Diggy? No. I've had enough of Taylor. Listen, my daughter loves Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Cheyenne loves Taylor Swift. And she's probably going to put me in a headlock for saying this, but enough is enough, Taylor.
She's a great singer, great songwriter.
Right.
But
nothing against that at all. Nothing.
But my God,
what?
Talking to her about every time that there's anything to do with the Chiefs, you gotta deal with her. It's like, all right, that's enough. Jeez.
Enough. All right, I'll fix the set when we sign off today. All right, here we go. Victor posed a question to me. Matter of fact, where's my question of the day thing? Let me get that. Victor posed a question to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the question went something like this when he says, Snowman, what would make you quit covering sports? What scenario would make you drop your microphone and your mouse and just walk away and say, I quit?
Well, let's set up a little better than that.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So the original thought process came down to, we know that LeBron is a free agent starting this year,
which started all this.
And so there's been a couple of questions of where LeBron's going to end up next. He's not retiring, y'all. I'm sorry.
Right.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's not retiring.
No. He wants to. He wants to stick around and
he wants to at least get one or two more rings before he hangs it up. I don't see it happening, but that's what he wants.
If he gets a ring, I quit.
There you go.
I'm early. Come on, finish.
So we start asking questions of where he's going to go next, and my thought is New York. They just came up the cusp of a really good season. LeBron's looking for an easy title. I'd say he'd go there. Right. Then a rumor hit.
Oh, God.
If the Bulls decide to not only draft Bronny, but then pick up LeBron as well, meaning both LeBron and Bronny are in Chicago, Brian gave me a 2-word answer.
I quit. I'll stretch that 2 words into 3 words. I fucking quit. Ain't no way. Theodore R. Long, thank you. Ain't no way.
Great.
Give me this button. Ain't no damn way.
Then another thought hit. What LeBron stays in California, just goes up north.
You, I quit. All right, let's light up the chat, and I'll poke fun at myself. Light up the chat with scenarios that would make me say those 2 words and walk away from sports coverage.
I got one.
Light up the chat, and I know Victor has a list of them.
Oh, I got one, and you're not gonna like this one. You're gonna hate this one. What if you saw on your timeline?
Oh, geez.
That in a trade for a couple of draft picks for the next year, The San Francisco 49ers trade for Dak Prescott.
Ain't a damn way that's gonna happen. You, and you. In case you don't notice, the 49ers don't like mediocrity.
But if they did,
if I see that in my timeline, this phone would be busy making phone calls. And you know I got friends all over the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
To try to confirm or deny this. Well, y'all better figure this out.
And if they confirm it,
I quit. I quit. See you later. See you later, alligator. Ain't no after a while crocodile. No, and no.
Okay. What if
Ryan
James...
Ryan got
no.
one.
Okay.
Trevor Bauer signs with the White Sox. I wouldn't quit. I'd say bring it on. We need some pitching. Bad. Garrett Crochet's our ace. If Trevor Bauer bring it on.
What if Russell
if he stays healthy?
Yeah, he's
bring it on. Bring it on.
Healthy. What if Russell Westbrook joins the Golden State Warriors?
What in the all types of blue hell?
You, I quit. you, and you. This is gonna get ugly. Keep them coming. Everybody in the chat, keep them coming. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying this segment, keep them coming. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
This is never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But I would love to see this just to spice Snowman. What if they dropped Brock Purdy to a backup, so the number one option would end up being Tom Brady?
I quit. I quit. I quit. Wait.
Oh man.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit. Tom Brady's a he can't play football. F him. And you for making that suggestion. And this happened.
Oh.
Man, I tell everybody on the 49ers defense to punch him in the gut and bury his ass.
I have a better one.
Aaron Rodgers. Wait a minute. And he gives me this one. Russell Westbrook to the Bulls, or better yet, Snowman's backyard, the Pacers. Pacers can have him. I don't give a f. And Russell Westbrook can't play basketball anyway. There.
What if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Colts?
I will kick you in your throat. And I quit. I quit.
I thought that
my wife would listen. My wife would intercept that.
Yep. Dr. K would I quit.
Dr. K would say I quit quicker than I would.
Right.
Dr. K would repeat one of my phrases and say a whole lot of you.
What if Jim Tomey became the hitting coach for the Cubs?
I will kick you in your ear. You, I quit. Cubs can't hit anyway, even if the Hall of Famer was their hitting coach.
No, I quit if that were the case, Mr. McCoffee.
Let's hear it, Victor. Aaron Rodgers to the Cowboys.
I quit.
I'm surprised McCoffee hasn't quit. Aaron Rodgers to the Jets.
Yep.
Wait. I'll spice this up. We know what happened last year with Aaron Rodgers and his injury after 75 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to say it, Mr. McCoffee. What about Deshaun Watson to the Jets?
Ouch.
Would Ryan McCoffee quit?
What in the all types of blue hell?
What I think of Aaron Rodgers?
Ready? And pull. Trash.
There. We got 4 plays, Snowman. 4 plays.
Yeah, I want to know Ryan's reaction.
I want this one to happen.
I want to know Ryan's reaction to Deshaun Watson to the Jets.
I know what will make me quit baseball. Angel Hernandez becomes the head of the MLB umpires room. That would make me quit.
That'd make all of us quit.
I hate Angel Hernandez.
That'd make all of us quit.
I hate Angel Hernandez.
In unison, we would all scream.
We would all just drop our headphones and walk away from Major League Baseball, which I can't do. Which I can't do because I love baseball so damn much.
Right.
I got raised on baseball by 2 of the most influential men in my life.
Right.
My dad and my granddad. My dad took me to my first White Sox game in 1982. Got hooked ever since. Oh, here you go, Ryan. Here's one for Ryan. Dear God, help me.
He says not Zach Wilson. Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
that's fair.
Hey, Ryan, this one's for you. Zach Wilson as the quarterback of the Albany Firebirds.
Here's one.
Woof.
Here's one. A new general manager for the New York Jets, Antonio Clown.
Oof. That would make me quit.
That would make me quit.
Antonio Brown is the general manager anywhere. That would make me quit. There you go. I quit. I quit. There you go.
There you go. We got him.
I quit. I quit.
Trust me, I understand.
Me too.
Okay.
This one's for Victor.
Okay.
This one's for Victor. I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Oh, boy.
The McCaskey's offspring spreading out and becoming the GM of the Carolina Panthers.
As bad as they are, anything's an improvement.
All right.
As bad as Carolina is, anything's an improvement.
All right. Let me go one step further.
Okay.
The starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, Zach Wilson.
I quit. I quit. I'm done.
I quit.
If Antonio Brown sniffed anywhere near the Jets of anything, I'm declaring my fandom.
If Dak Prescott was anywhere near 49ers camp, that would end my fandom after 43 years.
Snowman would quit.
I would walk away and not blink.
Okay. What happens if they made a coaching change for the Niners? The coach, Mike McCarthy.
Bitch, I'll kill you. And I quit. I'll fly my ass to Santa Clara and went,
what is this BS?
Give me this button. I'd fly to Santa Clara and I said, what the is this fat doing as a coach? Dear God.
Oh my God.
How about Mike McCarthy as the coach of the Jets? What say you, Mr. McCarthy? Pennywise the dancing clown is the head coach of the New York Jets. I'm waiting for 2 words.
Right.
I'm waiting for 2 words.
Okay, here's one. What if they made a change at the UC? And in front of the UC, instead of a statue of the famous dunk by Michael Jordan, it's a picture of LeBron James holding 2 trophies.
You fool! I quit. 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 Anything having to deal with LeBron coming to Chicago, I quit.
Straight up, I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit. I'm done. I wouldn't even have to say. I would just quit. I quit. I'm done. I'm done. I quit. I quit. I fucking quit.
At least not Adam Gase. Fair point.
Oh dear
Fair
God,
point.
Adam Gase. I don't wish Adam Gase on anybody.
What if the coaching for the Niners became Matt Eberflus?
I will punch you in the throat and knock your teeth out. And I quit. You fool! From Jody to you.
Mister,
oh no!
Please wake up.
What if Matt Eberflus goes to the Colts?
Once again, from Jody to you.
Mister, will you please wake up?
And then she'd quit.
Listen, Jody would meet them there and like, don't bring this dirty fucker as the coach of us.
Right.
What if Adam Gase became head coach of the Niners or I quit. I quit.
What if Brandon Staley becomes the head coach of the Jets?
Oh dear. And he's our defensive assistant. Holy Jesus. Brandon Staley as a defensive coordinator or assistant defensive coach. Okay, I can live with that. But the way he did the San Diego Chargers as the head coach,
yes.
The way he did the San Diego Chargers as the head coach, no, thank you. No, just no. Just
absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. Just no. Just give me this.
Oh,
just wait a minute. Wait, Bishop.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
There. Just no. Just no. You can't make this up.
Oh man, I wish the dog was here. What if Justin Fields became the new quarterback for the Patriots?
I'll say it for him.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
We need to bring this back on Friday when the dog comes back.
Oh, we will.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's one. Here's one for the dog. Here's one for the dog. Chris Sale returns to the Boston Red Sox.
Oh.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Here's okay. So we gotta find one that will make Ryan quit hockey.
Oh, that's easy. The New Jersey Devils move.
Yeah. That made me quit.
I'm trying to think of a wait a minute. Wait. I'm trying to think of a scenario that would make me quit hockey. Maybe if the Rangers win the next 10 consecutive Stanley Cups. That would make me quit. I can't stand the Rangers.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I hope the Florida Panthers go to New York and kick their ass.
Okay, Snowman.
And then win game 6 and put us out of our misery.
Okay, Snowman. Let's say LeBron does indeed retire from the game of basketball.
Oh dear.
But he ends up as an owner for a team in Seattle.
No. Hell to the no. I'd fly to Seattle and clothesline his ass. I wouldn't do that, but we all get the idea.
Well,
I'd fly to Seattle and tell the owner, don't bring him aboard.
What if the new starting quarterback for the Niners is Kyler Murray?
Oh, Jesus. Are you trying to make me cuss?
I'm trying to make say I quit.
I quit. I quit. I'm done. Wait a minute.
We got
I had to live through the Devils possibly relocating to Nashville in 1995. I don't want to live through that again, but it wouldn't make me quit hockey. Okay. We got to come up with a scenario that would make Ryan say, I quit to hockey. I know this wouldn't make him quit, but I haven't used this element in a while. Devils and Rangers in a
Game 7.
at MSG.
Oof.
Woof.
Ooh, that made me.
Here you go.
LeBron becomes a hockey player. I'd laugh.
I'd quit. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't quit. I'd laugh.
I'd laugh.
I'd laugh. That wouldn't make me quit. I'd laugh. All right. I'd laugh.
That would be hilarious because knowing he can't be, he's not that that much graceful on a on his own 2 feet.
He's not.
Him on skates.
If he's not graceful in high tops, what the hell makes you think he's going to be graceful on skates? That ain't going to happen.
I'm trying to think of another good one.
Oh, I have one. This will make Ryan say I quit. This will make Ryan say I quit hockey.
Okay.
Antonio Clown is the coach of the Devils.
I have a better one.
Oh no.
The new owner of the New Jersey Devils, Lori Lightfoot.
Dead.
Right?
Dead. Just
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I quit.
I quit. I'm done. Adios.
See, I gotta remember whose 6 favorite teams are. Because
who are your favorite teams?
Who are we gonna make? How are we gonna make?
Oh no! Oh dear, I'm dead.
Nope.
I'd go to jail.
Right. I'm quit.
For physically throwing Lori Lightfoot away from the Blackhawks franchise. I'd go to jail.
I would too.
I would go to jail.
I'll be right there with you. Nope.
I would go to jail. That's it.
I quit.
That's it. I'm done.
I quit.
I quit. I absolutely quit.
Absolutely.
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit.
Nope. I'm done.
I ain't doing it.
Here. Oh.
And change it. No. We do not need another Illinois Fighting Illini situation.
No, we really don't.
We don't need that.
How would you make Cole quit?
Deshaun Watson becomes the quarterback of the Texans. Simple. Deshaun Watson returns to Houston and supplants C.J. Stroud. That's how we make Cole quit.
Tennessee Titans officially changed their name to the Houston Oilers.
He'd be excited for that. Here's how we make Cole. Here's how Cole would quit. The Tennessee Titans permanently changed their uniforms. To what, you may ask? The motif of the Houston Oilers.
I'd quit for that.
I would too. Y'all can have that mess.
I'd absolutely 100% quit. If that was the case. Nope.
I'd quit too. Like, no, and no. And no. You ain't doing that to me. All right. One more from everybody before we get on out of here.
How do you make How will we make Wise quit?
I can't say that here. How do we make Wise quit? The Yankees lose to the Houston Astros in the ALCS again. The Rangers get beat by the Florida Panthers in 6 games.
And then
again.
Then if you do the inverse, the Rangers beating the Panthers, you make Droid quit.
Oh, Droid nearly quit Sunday when that goal was punched in.
How would you make Drew quit? You bring back Sam Howell.
You blow up. No, that would make him happy because they'd have to build a stadium somewhere else. Because I was going to say you blow up FedEx Field. Can't do that. All right, y'all. Time for our play of the day. Our call of the day is brought to you by Cricket. We go back to Florida for Game 4. That comes to you courtesy of the Florida Panthers Radio Network. That was the game winner last night with Sam Reinhart. You'd make Drew quit by bringing back Daniel Snyder as the Command Skins owner.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Drew would walk away and not blink.
Right. He'd be done.
He'd pull one of our numbers and say, "F all y'all, I'm out."
Yep. I quit.
I quit. I thought he'd quit when they changed the name to the Commanders.
I did too.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they're the Washington Redskins.
That would have made me quit.
I said it. And give me this button here. Where are you at? Where are you at? Damn it, where are you at? Here you go. As far as I'm concerned,
Fight on, till you have won. Sons of Washington, rock, rock, rock. Hail to the Redskins, hail victory. Praise on the warpath, fight for all ye see.
Yep.
Beat 'em, swamp 'em, touchdown, let the point score. Fight on, till you have won. Sons of Washington, rock, rock, rock. Hail to the Redskins, hail victory. Praise on the warpath, fight for all ye see.
How
And
would you
that's
make
that.
Cool quit?
Huh?
How would you make Cool quit?
Dak Prescott becomes their quarterback.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, I can see that.
How do you make A. Pizzo quit? That's easy. Dak Prescott becomes a quarterback of the Dolphins.
I was gonna say Justin Fields.
Oh, hell no.
Justin Fields becomes the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
That would make me laugh. They already got problems with Tagovailoa.
Right.
Hey, Mr. McCain.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. It'll all Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
There. That's how you make cool. How do you make Cool McCain quit? Oh, that's simple. You bring in Dak Prescott for a lucrative contract.
Yeah.
And immediately point him the starter.
That make all the Eagles elites quit.
Mm-hmm. It would. That would make me quit, and I'm not a fan of the Eagles.
That made me quit.
That would make me.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm. I hate that. I would hate that for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
I'd hate that.
I would hate it too. Have Matt Eberflus be the head coach for the Eagles.
Oh God.
Instead of Sirianni.
Cool will go on a rampage. Cool will go on a rampage and kick all our asses.
He'd bring a steel chair and just beat everybody with it.
Yep, he'd clear out the ring.
He'd clear ring with a steel chair in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
He would. No, it just wouldn't work.
LeBron James becomes the general manager of the Golden State Warriors.
Bitch, I'll kill you. I'd go completely give me this button.
But would you quit though?
Yes. I'd go completely the bloody off and end it with I quit and walk off. That would make me go completely off.
I understand. Believe me. It made me go off too.
Who would want that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would want that? Oops, I slipped.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Hang it.
You know what to do. Put some coins in the cuss jar.
Already there. But who would want that though for their team? Huh? Who would want that?
I have no idea.
Not me.
We said that have Justin Fields. Sick ask. What about Shane Lake? We already said that having Justin Fields as being the new starting quarterback for the Patriots. Have Carlos Zambrano start for the Boston Red Sox.
He'd go in a rage.
Yeah, he would.
He'd go in a rage. He would go in a complete rage. Zambrano pitching for my White Sox would make me go on a rage. But that's our question of the day. What would make y'all say I quit from and end your fandom for whatever team you're a fan of?
Well, we already know Ryan's. Have Antonio Clown in anything dealing with the Jets as far as management goes.
Mm-hmm. Anything that has to deal with Antonio Clown and Ryan McCaffrey would, oh dear, that would oh
yes indeed.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Just no. Just no.
Not for me.
No. Just no. Man. I couldn't do I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. What would do I know what would do it for Jody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Dr. K?
Anything messing with her Colts.
I was gonna say, we already said Matt Eberflus going to the Colts as head coach.
Like I said, she's not a football nerd like I, but even she knows who Matt Eberflus is. And she said, hell no, I don't want Eberflus as my coach.
What about Brandon Staley? What about Brandon Staley going to the Colts?
Oh, hell to the no. I'll answer that right now. Hell to the no.
I'm going to get beat up by Dr. K.
Oh, she going to kick your ass, man.
I won't get beat up.
In case you know, she going to kick your ass.
Right?
She going to beat the hell out of she going to kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that, right?
And I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve it. I totally deserve it.
She going to kick your ass.
She going to beat my behind.
Well, first of all, wait a minute.
I deserve it.
First of all, she going to kick my ass.
Because you started it.
Because I started all this.
And everything is your fault.
She going to kick my ass anyway. Because it's all my fault. Because it's always my fault.
Right.
As per the rules of the house. As per the 5 rules of the house, I have the you know what, therefore it's always my fault.
Right.
Even
She's always right.
It ain't. Even though sometimes it ain't.
It's still your
fault.
It's
always my fault.
She's always right.
If BGS were here, oh my God. You know how much fun that would be if BGS was here with this from Southern California.
Right. What would make BS3 quit? He's like me.
I thought he'd quit already with Dak Prescott being the quarterback of the Cowboys. I thought that would do it alone.
You think that?
Mm-hmm.
That
What would make King Dog quit as well as BS3 and Deets?
What's that?
I know one good thing and one bad thing. The good thing, the Cowboys finally winning a title. The bad thing, losing a title the way the 49ers did against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that
would make him quit.
That would make us.
That would make BS3. Give me this. Go. This. I quit. It would.
It would hurt.
It would, man. It would. It would.
That would certainly hurt.
All right, we got to split. We got to go. I'm going to add some pieces to this as we go along here. But thanks, everybody. Thanks to the Brahma Babe, Renee Peters, for coming on. Tomorrow, to kick off the show, Matt Taylor, the fabulous voice of the Indianapolis Colts, will join me. So, in other words, we're going to have a little fun. Yes, and y'all know I love Matt Taylor. He's been absolutely fabulous to me and with me, even with all the health problems I had. He's always stuck around with us. So he's going to kick off the show tomorrow, and that'll lead into our football weekend, because it'll be a football Thursday and Friday, because I'm also scheduled to have that hurts. I'm also scheduled to have the professional fan herself, Jennifer Matthews Lewis, join us. I love having women on the show. I do. I adore having women on the show. And the women that I have on the show know what they're talking about.
Oh, yes.
People don't like that when I bring that on. I don't care.
No.
I don't care. That's going to be the focus. Wait, I'm reading this. Bronny James will officially go into the NBA draft and not return to college. We may as well end with this one. I hope nobody drafts him.
He'll get drafted.
I want anarchy, damn it.
He'll get drafted.
Yeah.
What if he gets drafted to Golden State?
Kill everybody in charge of that. I wouldn't be able to do it, but y'all get the idea. If Bronny gets drafted to Golden State, I quit. I quit. Done. Adios, pelota.
Yeah.
Give me this button. Adi the os.
And adios to you guys.
All right. We got to split. I got a doctor's appointment later today. God help me. And I can't find what the heck I'm looking for. All right, let's get on out of here. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. Pick up the podcast while you are at it. So long, everybody.
I quit.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still
No,
involved?
I quit.
Calling me, texting
I said I
me,
quit.
paging me, asking me.